For most of human history, power belonged to kings, not because they were chosen, but because they were born. Authority flowed through bloodlines, crowns, and claims of divine approval. To rule was not a job, it was destiny. A king did not ask for permission. He inherited obedience. In the ancient world, kings were seen as bridges between humans and gods. Pharaohs ruled Egypt as living deities. Mesopotamian kings claimed divine favor. In China, emperors ruled under the mandate of heaven. In Europe, monarchs reigned by the grace of God. Power was centralized, unquestioned, and absolute. The king was the state, and the state was the king. This system worked for a long time because societies were small, slow, and deeply hierarchical. Most people lived where they were born, knew little of the world beyond their village, and had no realistic way to challenge authority. Obedience was survival. Stability mattered more than fairness. But history never stands still. As trade expanded, cities grew. Literacy spread. Ideas traveled faster than armies. People began to notice something unsettling. Kings were human. They made mistakes. They waged pointless wars. They taxed heavily. They lived in luxury while others starved. And slowly, dangerously, people began to ask a forbidden question. What gives one person the right to rule everyone else? The first cracks appeared not through rebellion, but through limits. In 1215, English nobles forced King John to sign the Magna Carta. It did not create democracy, but it planted a revolutionary idea. The king was not above the law. Power could be restrained. Authority could be negotiated. Centuries later, philosophers sharpened this idea. Thinkers like John Locke argued that rulers existed to serve the people, not the other way around. If a ruler failed, the people had the right to replace them. This was a radical thought. It turned power upside down. Authority was no longer sacred, it was conditional. Then came revolutions. Loud, violent, and irreversible. In 1776, American colonists rejected the authority of a distant king. They did not replace him with another monarch. They created a president, an elected leader, temporary, accountable, replaceable. Power was no longer inherited. It was delegated. In 1789, France went further. The French Revolution shattered the idea that royalty was untouchable. A king was executed. A republic emerged. The message echoed across Europe: crowns could fall. The shift from kings to presidents was not smooth or universal. Many monarchies fought back. Some adapted. Some collapsed. Others transformed into constitutional monarchies, where kings remained as symbols while elected officials governed. The crown stayed, but power moved elsewhere. What truly changed the world was not the title of leader, but the source of authority. Power began to come from the people. Not perfectly, not evenly, not always honestly, but the principle had shifted. Leaders were now supposed to represent, not dominate. To serve, not command. Presidents, prime ministers, and elected officials emerged as products of this new idea. Leadership as responsibility rather than inheritance. Terms replaced lifetimes. Laws replaced bloodlines. Constitutions replaced divine claims. This transition reflects a deeper lesson about human progress. Societies evolve when people demand accountability, when power becomes answerable, when leadership is seen as a role, not a right. Yet history also warns us. Removing kings does not automatically create justice. Presidents can become tyrants. Democracies can decay. Elections can be manipulated. Power always seeks permanence, no matter the title it wears. The story of kings to presidents is not a story of victory. It is a story of vigilance. A reminder that freedom is not granted once and forever. It must be maintained, questioned, and protected. Today, crowns are rare, but power still concentrates. The lesson from history is clear. The danger was never the king himself. The danger was unchecked authority. The world moved from kings to presidents not because humanity became perfect, but because it learned, slowly, painfully, that power must be limited, shared, and challenged. That lesson is one of history's strongest echoes, and it is still speaking. History doesn't end. It keeps echoing. Subscribe if you want to keep hearing it, and like the video so this echo reaches further.